Hi guys, and welcome back to Spy Family Season 2. Well, previously we had episode where Yor was shot in the ass. She was not very happy about it. And then Lloyd was panicking because she did not look very happy. And he thought like his fake family might crumble, which is problematic for his goal. So he took her on a date, was not working because that ass was still hurting. And then Anya was panicking because the dude from the group you're assassinated, almost, was out for revenge. Then Anya dealt with it. Girl is kinda getting scary. I guess that's what Yora's mom does to you, I assume. Whoa. Yeah, so that was pretty fun, and I guess I should just jump into this episode. I think there's going to be a little bit about Damien or school because I saw a glimpse. I don't know how much though. Yeah, I will let myself surprise to be surprised. So starting it right now. Working. Oh, it starts with Bond. Bond's strategy to stay alive. Lazy, lazy boys. My cat is the same. Even though cats cannot do that a lot, just sleeps. That's their shtick. Oh, what do you see? Huh? What? What? Oh, it's just scenarios because he cannot see anything. So scenarios he's thinking, which might happen, or he's dying. Yeah, there can be option two. Man, you have very big imagination. I guess that's because he cannot see future. He's panicking. Oh, these cute pictures. At least there are good memories, right? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, will it work? No. I guess he got poisoned and died. Yeah, pretty much. At least we find out. He's like, oh no, oh no. At least I know. But per dog. That is scary image. Seriously, yours is not that vicious. We need, yeah. Oh, are you going to try to interfere with that? I guess. Smart dog. We are not in the middle of African wilderness. Kind of looked like that briefly. Or maybe that's what I imagined to be. Whoa, you're just running. Best tactics. How to survive her food. My guy. Does he look like Stray? He has this cute bow. He has a very wild imagination. You be careful! Jesus Christ. Hello, kids. Oh no. This is a nice shot. Okay, when we still had our dog, he was very smart. He never was run over. He knew what to do. He was always watching because my grandma's dog was quite older and he learned that. And we sometimes put those two together and they became friends. And of course, they were running away together. So the older dog thought our dog what to do when there are cars on the road. You cannot cross the road if there are cars going. Seems like it because our dogs were always very smart and they were kind of like very careful for cars. Truth serum. Okay. Wow. He found you at home. I don't think he will understand you. This is not Anya. No, my plane. My mission. So yeah, my dog and grandma's dog were always extremely smart while crossing the road. But this is like this is a place around villages and small towns. There's not that many cars. Or at a time when there were still around, weren't that many as there is now. Still was a lot of cars, but like in those 5, 6 years, much more cars are happening. He's hungry, hungry boy. Whoa, probably. Wow, you can help us. That will take a lot of time. And then you die. No, that's not true. Well, these people, what the hell? Maybe one of us made a little mistake. But now we know. Smart. That is very smart. No. Like it would help for a dog. Nice job. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, he's so happy. Happy doggo. You should be taking him more often. Very helpful. Is that at school time? It is. Field research. Oh, damn. Are you sleeping well? Those bags under your eyes. Whoa. He seems tired. Those bags under the eyes. Hmm. Yeah, maybe way too much. Is he going? I don't. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, wow, they're really, really into that. Come on, kid. He just wants approval of his father. But like, that is so sad. He just wants his father to acknowledge him. What the hell are you doing? They want to be with him. Or what are you doing? But he was like, those kids, goddamn kids. Understand. He did it purposely. Yeah, and they're like smiling. They understand. What a good friend. No, you should enjoy yourself. Those are good friends. Yep, he like that. Approved. Come on, kid, you should have some fun times. Are you not? What the hell is this field shit? I think you're overdoing it a little bit, yeah. That's cool. These are still children. Though they have like vests, but still. I don't know if they're relaxing. True. Like, we're dying here. Goddamn. Was not that big. Ooh, calm down. Yeah, it's not that deep. They're playing there. It's very sweet that we're like helping him despite being from rich families. Yeah. But still, you can drown even in a small water amount. I was always taught that no matter how deep the water is, if it is deep enough for your mouth and nose to be submerged, you can still drown. So be careful. Even if it is still water. Bye bye. I mean, this is very important. You will learn a lot of things like this. That's nice. Those are like important lessons. Oh, he's teaching them a lot. No bugs. Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably better than a movie, I would say. They're having much more fun. Damn. Catching their own fish. Look at that. For like some rich brats, especially, this must be so much fun and like this must be so different than what they usually do. Hmm. Oh no, you accomplished a lot. There's a lot on Damien's shoulders for a child, especially in wilderness. I mean, yeah, you cannot be studying all the time. Brain would not survive it. Yeah, you need to blow steam. And daydreaming is important for visualization and your you cannot force it though. And imagination. I've done that a lot. Yeah, maybe a little bit too much. He's such a cool guy. I like him a lot. Mhm. Like it said, grass is always greener on the other side. Mm, yeah, not like he especially wants that. True. He wants to impress his father, though. That's a nice goal. That's fine. Cute. Wow, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful scenery. Yeah, I did not expect this episode to be so wholesome. I like that guy. He's such a so good around the children. The dude knows what he's doing. Oh, this is a little emotional. Yeah, too much on a kid's shoulders. He needs to blow the steam off. Blow the steam off for a time. He's just a child. The sky is beautiful. Sparkling. Stop thinking about the sweets all the time, man. I mean, they've done a lot. That was pretty cool. He's such a cool guy. I like him a lot. That was very brief. That is extremely brief. For amount of stuff you've done, extremely brief. Maybe you should have used more language, you know, to tell us what you've been doing. Okay, skip an ending. Oh, okay. Okay, the first part with Bond was super hilarious and kind of cool at the end when he was with Lloyd, right? Kind of like beating up the guys. That was cool and hilarious indeed. The second half with Damien and his friends and the teacher was so wholesome, kind of emotional, kind of emotional, because like he's just a child, right? He should be having fun, but because he's a dad and he wants his approval, acknowledgement, he's like kind of straining himself a lot, right? He should be having fun. Yeah, children should not be like, I mean, it's okay to kind of like study and be interested in knowledge because like that's what I've been doing. I loved encyclopedias. I've been reading them, but like it's because I love them. I was not forced to do that. I did not felt like I must do it. I just love doing that because I crave knowledge. So like I've read a lot. I read fuck ton lot. Yeah, maybe a little bit too much, but I was having fun while doing that. So it's about this kind of thing. You should be having fun. And like kids should be learning things, of course, and they should learn to be smart and to be able like to be responsible and kind of be able to a little bit take care of themselves in a way how like this dude took them into the wilderness and they were doing like a lot of really cool shit. Yeah, I like that. That was like a good lesson, good fun times. And it was completely like different, how to say it, something different from school completely. And because they're rich, like something very different from what they are used to. So I really like that. Yeah, so it definitely like took them completely away from their like problems or stress or things like that because it was so different. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It was so cool. I wish all schools were like that. Yeah, to give children what they need. That would be amazing. Sadly, that's not the case. Sadly. Like, for children, right? It should be done in a way that they would naturally crave knowledge. Children are like sponges, they just take everything in. So, if you do it right, they would love to know more because, like, they're children, they don't know much. If you make it interesting, they would love to know much, especially if it's done in an interesting way and while they're having fun with it, right? So, like, yeah, children definitely should be taught, but like, there should not be such a heavy weight on their shoulders from such a young age, right? They should not be feeling such responsibility. It comes later with age, but like doing this when they're so young can definitely have like long lasting problems. Yeah, they could have long lasting problems with that for sure, which is not good. Yeah, it's just about like watching what children likes. If child likes sports, then of course like put them into sports. If child is into, I don't know, pottery or things like that, yeah, or dancing, yeah, do that. Like my parents put me into some things like this. I've been doing dancing, I've been doing pottery, but like it's because I wanted to. They never put me into anything I would not want, which like I'm very grateful. Yeah, very grateful because like these things kind of gave me a lot because I enjoyed them. I had fun with them. If I would not have fun with them, they would not like give me good memories and I would not learn much because things I don't like, I just don't learn much about it, right? That was me and math, for example. I had a lot of bad teachers, so yeah, me and math, we are huge enemies to this day. I don't think it can be repaired. I'm too old. But if there was a good teacher when I was young, probably would not end up like this, right? Or I might have learned more languages better if like there would be better teachers which would like notice my interest in language because I was reading a lot. I was a bookworm and I kind of loved language. I was making poetry when I was like very young already. If someone like would be, huh, interesting, maybe like they would try to teach me languages earlier because like English I kind of self-taught that most of it. Like then I went to some course because I needed it, which was helpful a bit. But like I learned that I enjoy languages way too like late when I was at university. It was too late. If I knew that when I was like in secondary school or like high school, that would be so much helpful and I probably would be doing a completely different job. Yeah, sad. Maybe I would be living in a completely different country. Yeah, it just children needs good navigation when they're children. Yeah, I wish schools were better at what they were doing. Sadly, it's still not the case. Sadly. Because if we would be just better at navigation children, that would improve a lot of things, right? Yeah, a lot of traumas and shit which kinda does not help happens in childhood, and people took things from childhood into their older age. Yeah, we would improve so much if our schools were so much better than what they are. Yeah. 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 Oh, the second part with Damien kind of felt a little bit personal. Reminded me and my grandpa when we were going into like woods and having fun, learning about stuff and shit like that. I really enjoyed that. I was having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, grandpa taught me a lot about, you can say, survival in the wilderness. Like a lot, lot, lot. And I was just a child. To me, it was like funny stuff with my grandpa. But if something happened, it would be helpful. And I still remember all his lessons to this day. Um, Damn, I miss camping. I miss camping so much. Seriously, I miss it. God damn. God damn it. So yeah, that was a good episode. And I think that is all for now. Goodbye and see you next time.